Hello everybody. This is a special version of Financial Winston because on November 6th, 2018, we will have a very, very decisive vote in Winston and Torrington and throughout the 63rd District for state representative, for the governor, and other representatives and senators that will be elected in that election. I have put a picture on my cars and a borrowed truck with JK's signs on it, trying to promote around town his election. I hope he wins. I've also written a letter to the 3 local newspapers. I hope it gets published. It may not, but I will put it up on YouTube as well as this program that will be broadcast on Charter TV over the next week or so, a couple times, trying to bring attention to the need to vote in this election. Now, the letter I sent is very clear. It says, "Help make America, Winston, Torrington, and Connecticut great again." I personally will be voting for Jay Case for state representative, serving the 63rd District in the November 2018 election, and recommend that others in the 63rd District, which is Winchester, Torrington, Colebrook, and Goshen, do so too. I will also be voting for Bob Stefanowski for governor, and will also vote for financially conservative senator and representative candidates in an effort to help the president make America, Winston, Torrington, and Connecticut great again. Why? I have lived and owned property in the 63rd District for many years and earned and invested $1 or $2 over the years and know a lot of people in the area. Many residents in the district are constantly asking me for advice on investing and voting when they send mail to me or contact me directly. They often stop me when I'm driving my car or walking in town or in Torrington and ask me questions. Both Winston and Torrington have seen better financial days. Now, under a few years of financial conservative leadership, town manager in Winston, Robert Geiger, and financial director in Winston, Bruce Stratford, Eleanor Carbone in Torrington, and Jay Case in the 63rd District, things are slowly improving. The continuance of the current 63rd District State Representative, Jay Case, is very important for continued improvement and eventual financial success, as the current team works well together. Why change it? The America and the state, of course, has suffered greatly financially over the last 8 years, and it hurts most job seekers, companies, businesses, and property owners. Residents and companies are constantly voting with their feet by moving out of the towns, cities, and state. For those concerned and looking for an answer, take my advice. Vote for Jay Case for Representative, District 63rd, and Bob Stefanowski on November 6th, 2018. Do it to help your friends and family and their children and grandchildren. You'll be glad if you do, and maybe kicking yourself if you don't. Please help to make America, Winston, and Connecticut great again. Brian O'Haron, 211 West Wakefield Boulevard, Winston, Connecticut, 06098. Let's hope they publish that letter Would be very interesting to see if they do. But if they don't, I will understand. There's a lot of politics involved, and sometimes the newspapers favor one side or the other. I hope this time they're objective and print my letter. If not, I'll be spreading this program around via YouTube and email so that as many people as possible see the program and read the letter. You can pass it on as well when I give you the right address and link to YouTube. On the front page of Jay Case's flyer that you see on the screen now, he says that you can go to case463rd.com if you want to know more about his campaign. He also has a Facebook page /REPJAY Case, CASE. Well, you can get a hold of that if you want more information. He says he's getting the job done, as you can see on the screen. He fought tax hikes and red tape in Hartford, budgets with bipartisanship wherever possible, teamwork, and we protected many critical services. He was named the 2018 Family Legislator of the Year by the Connecticut Council of Family Service Agencies. There's a few pictures on there too, you can see. Jay, of course, is our current state representative for the 63rd District. The second side of his flyer card is much harder to read for you, so I will read it to you now. There's a lot of detail in here. State Representative Jay Case, our voice in Hartford. Beneath that it says, life in Connecticut is more expensive because of Governor Malloy. His tax hikes and confrontational relationship with job creators produce a bad climate that's hurt our economy. Jay is part of the team in Hartford attacking state deficits head on to repair the economic damage. And through tough negotiating over the last 2 years, he helped pass 2 bipartisan budgets that included critical reforms. Jay will continue to fight for an open government that works, one that offers opportunity and a path for economic growth, while ensuring people who decided to grow roots in the northwest corner can retire here. That's a real problem. When most people want to retire, this is Brian's comment here, they leave the state, go down south where the taxes are minimal and the weather's a bit better in the wintertime. Also on the back of his card, he says, a record of service for you. Winston resident Jay Case is known locally for his efforts to help constituents fight through government bureaucracy, and in Hartford for his ability to work across party lines in pursuit of common-sense fiscal policies to get our state back on the track. Below that, he says, reversed governor's devastating cuts to municipalities, improved state law for victims of domestic violence, supported more money for transportation project funding, blocked new cell phone and tire taxes, bolstered retired teachers' health care funding, and he fought to make sober homes safer for those in recovery. I've known Jay for a long time. I've known him for about 16 years since I retired in 2002 to my home on Highland Lake in Winston, Connecticut, from traveling around the world with my wife and family for many years. We bought this place in 1973, added to it over the years for our family members, relatives, and friends. Jay's always been very good and helpful around Highland Lake. He's always helped to promote the right things for everybody who lives on Highland Lake, and in Winsted, and in Torrington, and in the rest of the areas in the 63rd District, since he's been a representative. And I'm sure he will continue to do so. He works well with our town manager, Bob Geiger, as I've said earlier. He works well with our financial director and our planning people and everybody else, trying to help get state money for those things needed in our town. Roads, bridges, all kinds of things. That's what was on his card, and you can spread this around to people because it's all good stuff. Contact Jay on Facebook, or contact him on his website if you want to talk to him directly and ask any questions that you may want answered. A few words about the governor candidate, Bob Stefanowski. Sounds pretty good to me. He wants to budget from the bottom up and cut taxes if possible, wherever he can. And even eliminate taxes. Whether he can do it or not, we have to wait and see. But I can remember the day when we didn't have any taxes in Connecticut, not too long ago. Watch his ads on television. There are many of them. And you may gain an understanding, or contact him directly to ask him questions if you wish. Vote for Jay and Bob if you want to try to improve the situation in Winsted, Torrington, Hartford, and the United States government. Exercise your right to vote on November 6th, 2018. It's a Tuesday. Try to get there early in the morning so you don't miss your chance. Good night. Brian O'Hearn, Financial Winsted.